Guys, I should be live. Hi and welcome to this live stream and live reaction of the actual announcement of the Snyder Cut coming 2021 on HBO Max, and I couldn't be more excited. I literally cannot. I don't think so. This is a freaking historical moment, and I just have to start from somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna brace myself, compose myself, see who is in the comments live tonight, and start with this because I can hardly breathe. Oh my god. Okay, so hi to Ivy, hi to Clayton, hi to A Gaming, hi to dear Geraint as well, to his Helios. Everybody, welcome, my dear Geratis, to this absolutely, really, a case with no real precedent. I don't think. At least in my lifetime, I don't think that there was never such a thing where the fans were so vocal that we actually are going to get something that we just, at least most of us want to see. Now, in my previous video, which was yesterday, about Do You Want It, because I knew that today is going to be this watch along of Man of Steel with Zac Snyder, and all of that, that stream, and I did ask, and some people in the comments did say that they don't want it, it's stupid. Of course there are different opinions in this world. Not everybody can be like, oh my god, because not everybody likes the Snyder universe of the DCU, but I personally love it, as you know, as I explained very in detail as well yesterday. So guys, just I think 2 hours ago it was officially announced, and we even have this black and white cover, and you can see it, the whole cover, of course, and at the internet, and you can see that it says HBO 2021. And not only that, but Zack Snyder is the one that actually showed it on that stream, and that stream, or at least that part of the stream where this is happening, is right here. And I'm gonna play it for you guys, and we are going to see this happening. And by the way, I don't know who are the rest of the people. I think that those are the people that participate in the watch along. But right there in the green, the green, yeah, uh, in the green is Zack Snyder himself. I think that Deborah Snyder was next to him, and the buff guy with the blue tank top is Henry Cavill. So yeah, that happened. That happened. Yeah, this is so awesome. Like I've said before, for me this is literally like a birthday gift or something. Yes, we have to wait, but I'm sure it's gonna be freaking worth it, okay? No more Henry Cavill with deleted lip, or something like this. Damn it! It's amazing. Okay, so now when I remember to breathe, uh, let's play this. Ooh,
Yeah.
let's play this.
Listen, and look, like I told you, I have it, so it's just a question of like, we got to find a way to show it someday. Yes.
I reckon you should show it.
Yeah, show it.
What's that?
I reckon you should show it.
What, you think I should just show it?
Yeah, I think
I
you
mean-
should.
I reckon
Well,
it too.
No disagreement here.
I think that, I don't have I can't show the movie right now, because it's still a little bit to do. But there is this. I have this. I don't know if this is helpful.
Oh my
See that?
god!
Oh my god. Oh my
Here's the
god.
proof
Oh
right
my
there.
God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Wow.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this
Sorry for
serious?
Very nice.
Get the hell out of here. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
So that's coming.
There's a little thing there,
It's a little thing. It's
a little
not to be
thing.
too, what do you call it?
Don't get too hyped up about it.
Yeah.
Just,
The good news is
chill out.
there's one little piece of bad news, and that is that it'll probably be in 21, the actual release, because we got a little work to do,
A lot.
but we're doing it. So
Forever 21.
Woo!
get ready.
Wow.
We're freaking ready, damn it.
We have prep
Nice
time.
job, Danny. Nice
Ready
job,
to get
Danny.
mentally prepared.
Well, all right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so
Thanks for
much.
having us,
Henry.
Zach.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
everyone. And thanks, Zach.
Henry.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Love you, Henry. Digging a mustache, buddy.
All right.
I just woke up like this today. I don't know why. This is why.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
All right.
Good night.
Okay.
Nice job.
This is awesome. I just can't.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Cheers,
guys.
guys.
Love
Thank you very much.
Wow.
That was it, guys. The awesome moment and all of that. Whew. So yeah, guys. Like I said, I'm just so shocked that this actually worked. All the people, and me included, that has tweeted the Snyder Cut and all of those things, just piled all up. And they listened. I mean, there were so many speculations, and as I said yesterday, it's just the perfect time for this to be done because it's not going to harm the DC universe. It's not like the DC universe, the DCU is somehow established itself with the perfect cohesive line of movies or anything like that. Each movie, it's kind of like its own thing now. So they can always do that and not affect the DC universe. And again, this could be actually very beneficial because if the people like it, Warner Brothers are going to have a lot better idea of which direction they should take. So this is amazing opportunity to test screen, so to speak, to test large amounts of people, which is basically the whole world, to see this on HBO. And everybody are going to make a review of it right away. Everybody, are going to share their opinions online. Of course, including me, live and well till then, as we say here in Bulgaria. And, I mean, they're going to know whether this is going to be good or not. And one thing that is very interesting that I also guessed is that the movie is going to cost around $30 million to finish. And I guess that everything that they filmed while Zac was there as the director is going to be included in the movie. So probably no reshoots, but I do think that they have enough material to work with so they can have a whole movie, no matter how long that movie is, as long as it is the Zac Snyder original idea of how the Justice League should have been in the first place. So I have an article that I found. It came out so quickly. I mean, how are they even write those things that quickly? But basically states that Zac Snyder said, "I want to thank HBO Max and Warner Brothers for the brave gesture of supporting artists and allowing their true visions to be realized. Also, a special thank you to all of those involved in the Snyder Cut movement for making this a reality," said Snyder in a statement announcing the news. It's not clear yet what from the Snyder's vision of the movie will take. Apparently, the director and Deborah Snyder, who produced Justice League and is also married to Zac, are still determining whatever the director's cut will be released as nearly 4-hour film or divided up into a six-part series. That's very interesting. I wouldn't assimilate that very well. I mean, I prefer to be a full freaking movie so I can just replay, so to speak, the first version. And this for me is probably going to be the definitive version. Like, not probably, but for sure. I don't see how it could be worse. So it totally should be freaking a lot better. Yeah, so dividing it into parts, I just prefer a cohesive movie, but that's just me. Okay, so according to the Hollywood Reporter, the cost of producing the new cut, which will include re-editing the film, scoring new music, which is amazing. Just imagine, taking what was his name? Damn it! The amazing and awesome. Why am I getting Facebook messages on Windows? I stopped Facebook. I'm sorry, this is my dear colleague from Superheroes Bulgaria, Kirill, who just found out this, and he's also like this right now, or I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, he was asking me if that's true. I'm like, it's true, it's true, it's true. So, you're probably, yeah, Hans Zimmer. I guessed it myself without changing the window. So scoring new music and redoing and adding new visual effects. Oh my god, I just can only imagine what we could see. It's said to be between 20 and 30 million, as I said. Also per TH, what is THR's report? Okay, some kind of a medium. Yeah, and then goes to say what happened previously and all of that, but this is pretty much it, guys. Yeah. Oh, Milkshake, hi to you. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to be so different. And we're going to see Henry Cavill, I mean Superman with the black costume. Oh, I'm sorry. It's about that time that I should be sleeping. So, yeah, guys. This is a freaking dream come true. I can't even stress this enough. It really is. I mean, what happens to the movie is like having some really good thing or a really good art project, and then something terrible happens, and like a very little kid passes by the art project and smashes it onto the ground, and it just pieces, and then somebody else that's not a very good sculptor comes and tries to put the pieces back together and just slap something on top of it, like and be like, this is going to be the final product. And the original sculptor is like, well, he can't do anything in that moment. But then, after years of pleading and messages, well, if we're talking about really a sculpture, it could be a snail mail or a pigeon mail from 1,000 kingdoms, comes this amazing plea to recreate all of that. So the original sculptor takes this and puts it on the clay machine, starts to form it again from the beginning with his own hands. Something like this. I don't know, I'm just too excited at the moment. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, best news this year. Well, hi to Real Couture. Well, I read the article that they are debating with themselves whether or not it's going to be like almost a 4-hour film, or it's going to be like separate in mini-series, which once again to me is ridiculous, because I just want to have a cohesive full-on movie, Justice League, with the Snyder vision in it. So separating it to some kind of a part for me just doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna sit down and watch the whole thing anyway. Just make it one movie. If it's on Blu-ray, I have to have the Blu-ray. That's going to be historical film, because I really can't, like I said, I'm pretty sure that there was never such moment in history where a movie was so such a huge movement behind it, that eventually gets made. That's a miracle. In the previous decades, we didn't have the internet, so that's not possible. But now so many things are possible because of the technology. So many people are able to express their own voices. So hi to Georgi. What the heck that means, I don't know, but RC Scott, hi to you. Yeah. Exactly, yeah, complete movie is going to be a better choice. I mean, what do you think, guys? Do you prefer to be like a split series? That to me really sounds ridiculous. No matter how long it is, if it's going to be played on HBO Max anyway, because it is, they can afford to play as long as it gets, because when they're making movies, there are particular time in which they have to make the movie. So other movies will also have enough time to be played at the theater. But here we don't have that. We're not going to see this in theater, so just I don't care. 3 hours, 4 hours, the more the better for me. I'm just gonna, soak it all in, and I'm going to be like the whole time. I just can't imagine the day that I'm going to do a review of that thing. Imagine that, guys. So if this comes out on Blu-ray, and probably will, come out on Blu-ray. Well, imagine the book, not the book, sorry. Imagine the box, just placing it on the shelf and it being like, this movie, this one movie, it's the first movie in history that was made because fans wanted it. And before that, it was another movie that fans didn't really like. And this movie is a symbol of fans' love and strength and persistency and all of those things, basically. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that everybody are gonna pay to see this. Like, so many people. 1 hour each episode. Yeah. Exactly, yeah, because you're going to binge it anyway, Even if it's 1 hour, like so many shows nowadays are 1 hour. If you can binge it, you probably will binge it, Sonic was similar. What do you mean, Sonic? You don't talk about, you're not talking about the new movie, right? Because it's one thing. Yeah, it's going to be so epic. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let me just get to there. If I have to, I'm going to get into my Supergirl costume and just be like this the whole time. The whole time. Imagine that, guys. Like, so the movie, guys, was great. What was that? Yeah, it was awesome. And then stare into one of my lamps for 10 minutes straight. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. My camera lost focus. It didn't know what to do because I'm like so changing positions here. Oh yeah, guys. So I just can't remember right now actually because I'm watching John Campea. And John Campea, if you know who that is, he has a great show every day. Yeah, you can say every day. And he's been like, I'm not talking about, the Snyder Cut anymore. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen. Just stop with that. And then we thought that really everything was over and there's not going to be any news. But then I think a few weeks earlier, Jason Momoa came out with that interview where he was like, oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen it. It's good, And everybody were like, there's a movie somewhere. Yeah, there's a movie. And everybody were so excited. And John Campea was like, even if there is, it's not watchable. You can't watch it. They have to finish it. And yeah, of course, that's right. That's right. But I mean, John sometimes, he really gets it, and sometimes he just can't get it. He can guess it. Of course, that is. It's hard to guess something like this because even if you've been in the movie industry for so many years that he has been, that doesn't mean that you can, judge something that is without any precedent before this moment. So I don't blame him for that. I'm just remembering what happened and how he was so sure that this is not happening. But I was just like, okay, let's see what is, what's gonna happen next. What is the news or the rumor that is going to appear, and few weeks, a month, and then something else, and eventually we got to here. So yeah, amazing stuff. Oh, what I've missed. Oh, I know. I don't know Geraint. You have to tell me what you mean. Getting the correct posture, yeah. Oh no, no, no. If this, I mean, when I'm going to watch this movie, I'm probably going to be like this on the chair, like. I just can't wait. I'm holding my chair. I'm holding it so tight for no reason. But yeah, I'm going to, take it all in, and trying to close my jaw like this, like, okay, like stop popping, stop being like ridiculous here. Oh my gosh, so excited. I mean, that is what is the difference between, my personal reaction and difference between how I feel about the Marvel movies and what they do to me, and how I feel about the DC movies. The DC movies are just so much more in the matter of emotion and sense and just substance to me. They just speak so much more to me, that this excitement, like a little kid that watched all of DC animations and read some comic books and just grew up with these characters, all of those things just conversing in like this, and it's like, well, I'm getting what I want to see, and those are my superheroes that I really, feel, that I really can relate to actually, and I can understand their journeys and their development and all of that. At least once again, at least to me, those are the DC universe, DCU superheroes and their stories. So yeah, it's just the magical thing, the it factor, that some movies can resonate with you, and that way some movies just can't, and you forget about them, after you've seen them. But not this. Now I'm thinking, if I have some time, which I don't, but of course, but if I can allow myself to relax or something like this, maybe I'm just gonna play BVS or the previous Justice League, or no, you know what? Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Before the Snyder Cut comes out, I'm going to watch Justice League again, and then we're going to compare it. Just before that, because it's going to be fully fresh, and yeah, that's a pretty good idea. It's going to be fully fresh in my mind, and maybe if we can even do a watch along. But of course, I never done anything like that. You have to let me know if you want to do this, but it's basically I'm watching it, but you don't see the movie because it's going to be copyright claimed. But you are going to play it with me. We're going to say like start or something, and we are going to experience the movie together live without showing it here. And then we can just just say what we think. And after we watch the Snyder Cut, which we can do the same thing actually with the Snyder Cut, although I will be, the whole time I'm going to be like this, or like I said, to the chair, or like this, or I can't believe this happened. I don't know, you can let me know if you want to see anything like that. I'm willing to do it. Well, Clayton seems to like it. Yeah. Okay. Listening to the fans. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's also historical, what happened with Sonic. Yeah, it doesn't, they didn't change, the movie. They didn't release another movie. They just changed what they had before they released the movie. They changed the character and the design, and then they released the movie, which was great idea. Yeah, that is what happened. Yes. It's different, but it's with the same principle that the fans did this. We all did this. So it's absolutely amazing the impact that we are capable of now. As once again, I have to quote John Campia or paraphrase him, but he said that, well, fans are not professionals, so they can't really say what is good, what's not sometimes. But that's not that true. Yeah, they're not professionals. They don't understand, or not everybody, but some fans, of course, some fans, that have not looked into a movie process, I mean, how a movie is made and all of the things that just go into that, sometimes they're not as competent enough to say what it's supposed to be or how a movie should be made. But in this instance with Sonic, and with this instance with, Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League, it's obvious what it must be done, and it's not a matter of being some kind of a stuck-up movie producer to know what is good and what's not. It's just obvious to everybody. And a lot of times the opposite thing happen. Movie producers or studios in general, they are not familiar with the material that they want to make into a movie. They're not the fans, and because they're not, they are totally, having zero touch with the reality of this character or whatever the movie is going to be about. So they have no idea how to do it correctly, and that's why so many movies, especially like movies that are based on games, fail miserably, because the people that created the games, or let's say the director or whoever there is in charge, if he or she is not familiar to a huge extent with that character, what the character is about, what is their story, what makes them that character, what does it mean to be this character, all those questions, if they don't know the answers, they cannot represent a quality story or this particular character or characters on screen. Another good example of positive example of this is, Henry Cavill, when he took on the role of the Witcher. He wanted to play the Witcher. He was, he read all the books, he played the games, he loved Geralt, he understood Geralt. Everything about that, he was a true fan. At the same time, he is a professional. He's an actor. He's a guy that can bring that character to life. So if somehow the professional aspect of movie making can see out of their own asses, so to speak, and see, what people actually want, because at the end of the day, movie business or TV show or whatever, it's a business. It has to present some kind of a value and quality to the audience, so the audience will buy it, will watch it. So, if there's some kind of a disbalance, disconnection, I'm not sure what I'm speaking those words at the moment because they're not actually English, but I'm just thinking in Bulgarian at the moment. But yeah, if there's some kind of a, not suitable connection between being a fan, understanding a character or a story, and being professional, if this somehow gets lost, we can't meet, no, we can't do that, we have to then the disaster happens. So yeah, that's just my way of explaining things, I guess, tonight. Yeah. Oh, hi Rafi. Hi too. If I can call you that, I'm sorry. Hi Rafael. Yeah. Exactly, yeah, exactly. So, supply and demand. If fans demand something, they should be able to supply it. It's easy as that. And the demand for this movie is overwhelming, and the movie is now it's 3 years old. Yes, 3 years old. And this movement, release the Snyder Cut hashtag is more relevant and strong than ever. And here we are getting it. So just never stop believing in the power of will and the power of persistency and hitting something until you form some kind of a sculpture. Or the other example that I'm thinking of is like, if you want to get the goods from the piñata, you have to hit it multiple times and hit it hard. So I'm going to leave you with that. And yeah, thanks Rafi. I just think that Rafi is a very cool name, that's why I said Rafi. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that, guys. It's pretty late. Thank you that you share this excitement with me. I'm so freaking happy, and I hope that I can see you again tomorrow. If there's anything, of course, I'm going to announce it on the Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. Just if you'd like to support me, as always, check the links down below. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night's sleep, and tomorrow is Thursday, so we're getting to the end of that week. Take care, be healthy, don't forget, be safe, and release the Snyder Cut. It's our win. Bye, guys. Love ya.